started messaging each other on Labor Day 1 year ago today. We didn't meet each other physically until like 4 weeks later. I could tell he was really nervous. I thought he was really handsome. I kind of just tried to talk a whole bunch to make him more comfortable. Like the fact that he is a really good dad. He really cares about Brantley. He really cares about my kids. He is like an open book. His like emotions are on his sleeve. So from the very beginning, he told me all his feelings, like how he really liked me. And I felt the same way, like every day as our relationship kind of grew, like the way I was feeling in my heart, he would end up saying it to me. And I just thought it was cool that we always like kind of matched our feelings towards each other as time went along.
She's a wonderful mother. She loves like there's no tomorrow. She loves really hard. Her smile was the first thing that caught my eyes, and her eyes, of course. And then she's real timid. So you kind of don't know how to take her at first. Yeah, she kind of has that wall, but it's appealing. You know, like it was a task to try to break through her walls. Come stand right here behind me.
So I like to start a wedding often with a call to worship, and the one I chose today is Jeremiah 31. And in this chapter, the Lord says, there's a time coming when I'm going to make a covenant or a law with my people, and they'll keep this law in their hearts, and I'll be their God, and they'll be my people. And I feel like a church marriage or a formal wedding is a holy thing. Do you take Isabella to be your wedded wife, to live in the holy estate of matrimony? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor her, and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keeping yourself only for her, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
He said he did. Isabella, do you take Christopher to be your wedded husband, to live in the holy estate of matrimony? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsake all others, keep yourself only for him, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Okay.
Christopher, my saving grace, my best friend, protector, my person. Thank you for loving me on the days when it's hard to love myself. Thank you for loving and treating my children as your own. If I closed my eyes and dreamed of a perfect life, I would see you. In a world full of crazy, there's one thing I am certain of, it's us and our love. I knew from the moment you asked for permission to kiss my hand on our first date that you'd be my husband one day. I promised to look into our future with confidence and to be a good mother to our children. I promise to always protect you from clothes washed in Tide, peanuts, and all the other things that you're allergic to. I promise to stand by your side through the good days and even closer on the bad. I promise to support your ideas and dreams as long as it doesn't involve expensive car parts. I promise to stay loyal, honest, virtuous, and faithful to you, to feed you when you're hungry, mentally, physically, or emotionally. Most of all, I promise to love you madly and unconditionally with all of my heart until the end of time. Not a day passes that I don't thank God for blessing my life with your presence. Trusting in Him and His grace is what led me to you. My husband, I love you.
Today I get to say I do to my best friend. I never dreamed I would meet someone who took my breath away. From your beautiful eyes and your smile to your beautiful heart, you leave me speechless in all the ways. You take care of me like no one has ever taken care of me before, and you love our kids like no other. I promise to love you on the good days and more on the bad. I promise to faithfully give you all of me. I promise that no matter what comes at us in this life, you will never face it alone. You will always have me by your side. When God put you in my life, I thought I could love no more, but you touched my heart to its very core. I didn't think that dreams came true. I couldn't believe in love, not until I met you. I pray every day to God up above for the gift of you in my life, for your deeply fulfilling love.
you'll place that on her left hand and repeat after me. This ring I give you
This ring I give you
as a symbol of my commitment,
as a symbol of my commitment,
my constant faith,
my constant faith,
and my abiding love.
and my abiding love.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
This is the start. We've talked about having, since neither one of us have really been this in love with somebody we've each had. We went through a thing that says you find your first, second, and your third love, and you go through trials, and your second and your third's your perfect match. And for me and her, it's both our third.
To be able to have somebody to come home to every day, to share my day with, grow with, go places and do fun things, because it's just been me and my kids for so long.
My best friend will do you good and not evil for the rest of your days. She is the type that is made to endure. And just like I saw a change in Bella when her children were born, I now see a new change in my sister. And it's all thanks to you, Chris. Thank you for showing her that real men still do exist.
When I first met Christopher in June of '91, even though he was just a little guy, I knew then that I was going to be there for him and to do my best to look out for him. Over the years, we've been through many experiences together. Happy to say a lot more good than bad, and we've learned a lot from each other. We continue to learn from each other each and every day.
Chris and Bella, you two were made for each other. And I am so excited for these new chapters in your life to come. So therefore, what God has joined together, let no man separate.
She's the mom that everyone wishes they had, and none of our kids have been playing, so we talked about having a love child out of love, so that's probably in the future.